And Cuneta Astro, at this point, let's turn you over to Margo Vargas with a report on both coaches.
Thanks, Richard. Nakausap ko nga kanina si Coach Binky Pavitz. At sabi ko dati kasi Coach Binky and Coach Shot played under one team pa po sila UST Growling Tigers. Eh sabi ko ngayon na pareho na silang coach, eh meron bang namumuong hidwaan o tensyon sa pagitan nila? Sabi niya, although it's work daw, outside of the court naman eh, talagang matalik silang magkaibigan. Back to you guys.
Alright, so yan po ang story naman ng dalawang coaches. Actually si Coach Binky, nakasabay ko pa yan sa Lasal eh. Sabay kami pumasok din sa varsity ng Lasal. Pero later on, yun, nag-transfer na siya sa UST. At pagka-transfer niya, nag-champion kami. Ay, hindi pala. Biro lang.
Well, hindi natin makakalimutan kay Binky Pavitz, of course, when he was playing the UAAP. Kung gaano kalalayo mga 3-pointers nito.
Yeah.
Lalayo talaga.
Alright, ang si Coach Shot Pangkitse, pero ang common denominator dyan, both very intense coaches itong dalawang to. Ito is Mike Cortez. With an open look.
Ang pinag-iba niya pala, si Shot nakatikim ng championship sa UST. Si Binky hindi umabot eh.
Here's Taolava. We're gonna post this time against Daniel Defonso. Lava asking for a foul. Ito naman si Mike Cortez looking down court. Cortez. Bigyan ng screen ni Defonso. Gives it to Mark Pingris against Makapagal. Ito pinapraso na lang talaga ni Pingris. Gives it to Danny. Ay tapos pati. Lumapit pa ng konti and he gets a friendly bounce.
Pero kita mo doon yung Coca-Cola nakikipagpantayan sa intensity. Even players like Mark Makapagal has been battling it out with players like Mark Pingris, and that's a good sign for Coach Binky.
Good defense there by Daniel Defonso. Ito naman si Tugade. Tugade sidestepping move is good.
So to start the fourth quarter, ang Magnolia gusto agad bawiin yung inihabol ng Coca-Cola ng third.
Well, ito Magnolia, bahagyang nakatulog ng third quarter. Ngayon po, gising na naman sila. Ito yung naging sandata nila in the first half. Good defense, resulting into good offense. Transition play for the Magnolia Beverage Masters. Kaya po 10 na naman ang lamang dito ng Magnolia. Alright, back inside the jam-packed Cuneta Astrodome, mga kaibigan. This is still a close ball game, controlled most of the part by the Magnolia Beverage Masters. Pero itong Coca-Cola Tigers made a run in third. Magnolia had a strong start here in the fourth quarter. Tingnan natin kung paano magre-react dito ang Coca-Cola. They go inside to Brandon Dean and he gets another basket.
Pero sa low post, si Brandon Dean, hindi si Jason Dixon ang umiscore. And for Brandon Dean, that would be his 7th point.
Inside they go to Dorian Peña. Ito may sumabit.
I think that would be on Brandon Dean from behind.
Maganda yung pasa doon ni Daniel Ildefonso. So Dorian Peña wide open inside at nahuli na nga.
Si Jason Dixon pa ang matatawagan, pang-apat ito. Para kay Jason Dixon, mas marami pa yung kanyang fouls kaysa kanyang puntos. Only 2 points
Yun na nga,
for Jason Dixon.
Who would have imagined Jason Dixon being held to 2 points here at nasa fourth quarter na po tayo.
At quarterfinals matchup kung saan siya ang inaasahan siya. Plus bago yung iyong input, ikaw dapat yung magwe-welcome.
Tama.
But not really one of the biggest games. He's averaging 20 points in this conference. He now only has 2 points. Sabay 10% lamang ng kanyang production nila.
Ito na ngayon, si Brandon Dean, they go back to Dixon. Ito na ulit yung double team. Brandon Dean gives it to Kabaknot. Balik sila kay Dixon. Ayan yung double team, but Dixon this time turns around and gets a basket. You really have to be aggressive. Ito si Jason Dixon, kahit na double team no?
And I'm sure si Coach Shot Pangkitse was not happy with their defense in the third quarter. Pagkatagay ng binabanggit natin, kilala ang Magnolia sa depensa, pero itong Coca-Cola ay nadepensahan sila ng pabalik. They allowed 31 points for Coca-Cola in the third quarter, and that's not a good sign.
Tappy from the corner, too strong. Uy, nako. Ito, loose ball foul dito kay Jason Dixon mapupunta.
Clearly, and that would be his 5th. So si Jason Dixon, bat-bat na ng kamalasan dito sa laro na ito. Hindi na makascore. Yung mga fouls, inuubos pa siya.
Yun na nga, no? Pero Jason Dixon, really a nightmare of a game for this guy. Ang positive thing lang sa kanya dyan, yung block shots no? 5 block shots na para dito kay Jason Dixon. Ito si Ildefonso, hindi po tapos the pin. Meron kasi ng hesitation no?
Pero kanina kahit nag-stage siya, pumasok pa rin.
Oo.
But you know, ang Coca-Cola should show some respect kay Daniel Ildefonso, especially very well sa perimeter.
Ito, isa pang pagsubok kay Daniel Ildefonso, wala pa rin. Dixon, long pass to Cesar Catley. Catley hinabol ni Pingris and he intimidates itong si Cesar Catley.
Definitely distracted with the presence of Mark Pingris.
Pull up jumper for Lordy Tugade is good.
2-pointer lamang, nakaapak ito si Lordy Tugade, but he's sizzling hot. Now with 14 points, 4 points here in the last quarter.
Inside to Nick Belasco. Nako, 3 seconds kay Nick Belasco. Nagtanggap niya ng bola. Bago pa siya makatanggap ng bola, nandun na siya sa loob ng shaded lane
Well, si Dixon, aalagaan muna ni Coach Binky, saddled with 5 personal fouls.
Actually, dalawang import ng nilabas niya ngayon, pati si Brandon Dean.
Both imports should be rested. Ay papasok na. Itong si Asi Taulaba and Alex Cabagnot.
Well, the way the locals of Coca-Cola have been playing, talagang
baka mas mabuti pa.
Baka mas maganda pa nga Oo, you have Nick Belasco with 17, Taulaba with 16, Buenafe with 12, and Catley with 9.
Even Alex Cabagnot
ay 8 points.
8 puntos ang naitatala nito. Mayagawa!
Careless inbound play. At ito na, libre-libre dito si Alex Cabagnot.
What a spurt on the part of Alex Cabagnot. Alex Cabagnot, kanina pinangit natin may 8, ngayon may 10. Isang field goal pa lamang ito kada quarter.
So, poste dito si Mark Pingris against Cesar Catley. Pingris ngayon. Maatas atras. Nandun si Nick Belasco. Gives it to Ildefonso. Laging nalilibre dyan si Ildefonso. This time, no hesitation. On the part of Danny Ay.
Ilang beses na natin binanggit Richard yan. Walang respeto kay Daniel Ildefonso. Magbabayad sila dyan.
Ito, nakaagaw pa dito Magnolia. But traveling ay tatawag dito kay Lordy Tugade.
Walang control of the ball game. Si Tugade magre-reklamo pa. But even his coach is telling him to go back on defense. That has been brought life to Magnolia all throughout this ball game. Yung kanilang mahigpit na depensa. Ngayon, lamang sila ng 10 puntos, 88-78.
Nakita ang pagkakataon dito si Coach Rod Tankinsen. Pinasok niya si Amal McCaskill. Buenafe over the backcourt. Still a manageable deficit para dito sa Coca-Cola Tigers, but they really have to make their move fast. Pero Magnolia cannot afford to relax as of yet dahil mahaba pa itong oras, 7:37.
What the luxury Magnolia is experiencing here in the game though, ay sa lalim ng kanilang bench, sa dami ng nahugot ni Coach Shot, ang gaganda na ng nilalaro nito. Orson Rosella is not even in the court. He has orchestrated very well in this ball game.
Ito si McCaskill ngayon, turnaround hook shot, maiksi. Buenafe. Binigay kay Belasco, fakes a 3. Ito, tinira na rin niya. Nako, sayang, in and out. Well, rebound goes to Mark Pingris. Here's McCaskill. With a cutting Pingris, extra pass to Danny Ay, undergoes pass. Basket.
What a finish for Danny Ildefonso and what communication.
Yun,
Binanggit
oo.
na natin yan. Nung first quarter pa lamang, yung big men ng Magnolia has been passing very well. Alam nila may mabubukas at may mabubukas sa kanila. The same thing they showed in that last play.
The extra pass really doing wonders para dito sa Magnolia. They have a total of 19 assists in a ball game. Ito na naman, Daniel Ildefonso, pinigay kay Pingris. Pingris umangat. Wala. Tapi ka ng bola. Ends up with Cabagnot. Cabagnot looking down court. Looking at the trailing Belasco. Cabagnot pa zigzag. Binigay na nga kay Belasco pero nawala naman sa kanyang bola.
So yung hinabol ng third quarter nitong mga taga Coca-Cola, parang nasasayang lang dito.
Oh, that's a dagger in the heart of the Tigers. Given by Lordy Tugade. That's a TM3 for Lordy Tugade, and it gives Magnolia a 17-point lead again. Tugade has 17 points rather. Kidney naman to, no? Napakasakit ito para sa Coca-Cola Tigers. As 37 timeout is called on the floor. It's back to a 15-point lead for the Magnolia Beverage Masters. Hindi na nga po nakahabol na itong Coca-Cola. Punong-puno po itong Cuneta Astrodome at marami pong nanonood sa kanyang mga bahay. Sama na po yung kaibigan ko from the immigration, si Boss Ross. Enjoy the ball game. Sana magkita ulit tayo sa airport dahil ibig sabihin may pamasahe akong paalis.
Mantala, nais din natin batin si Father Gilbert Talabong, kaibigan natin dyan sa Quezon, mga paring taga Quezon. Ito, sa previous
basta game 1 record, 3-0 sila pag nananalo sila
ang
game
Magnolia.
number 1, ang Magnolia.
And we just got word, Richard, as of this very second, ang laman na ng Cuneta Astrodome is 8,553.
Wow.
Paying
Paying.
paying audience dito sa Cuneta Astrodome. So,
Mas marami pa yata yung non-paying.
well, we expect na magsuswelta ito. So, kahit linggo, kahit umulan ng konti, pag ganito kainit ang mga laban, puno talaga ang PBA.
Matalino talaga basketball fans. Alam nila pag maganda talaga yung mga laban talagang dadayuin ang dadayuin. Katulad yung mga tao na nandito sa loob ng Cuneta Astrodome. In the sky. Ito na. Itong Magnolia. Talagang sabi nila anong lalapit. Hindi.
At paulit-ulit ito, Richard, kaya masakit ito sa depensa ng Coca-Cola. That time, it was in Deponso to Pingris. Kanina, meron kang Pingris to Makaskil. May Makaskil to Pingris. Meron ka ring Pingris to Il Deponso. So,
Deponso to Pingris dito. Talagang it's a big man really communicating well. Eye contact lang po yung ginagamit nila dyan
at ilang beses naming inulit ito whenever I cover Magnolia. Pag fourth quarter, yung kanilang branch o yung warehouse nila sa Pangasinan, pinapasok na nila. Kakasabay na Ito, Tugade, Pingris, Il Deponso. And that trio has spelled a lot of difference in the last games ng Magnolia.
Back to a 16-point lead here for Magnolia. Asi Taolava, short jumper is good for Asi Taolava.
At you see the reaction of the Coca-Cola coaching staff. Balik agad sa depensa.
Because they cannot just afford to trade baskets dito, They need to get some turnovers or some defensive stops.
Because all of a sudden, it's back to a 14-point lead.
Ito na nga, pati pa maagaw, Mike Cortez, wala, rebound. Daniel Defonso grabs that rebound away from Mark Macapagal. Fresh shot clock para sa Magnolia. Here's McCaskill. Wide open is Mike Cortez from the corner. And that's a TM3 from Mike Cortez.
Yung hindi natuloy na backdoor play, may sukli naman 3-pointer for Mike Cortez, his third 3-pointer of the night.
And he has 15 points. Pa makaagaw dito Magnolia. They go back to Dean. Dean goes closer. Gives it to Macapagal. And it's a rebound battle na yon. May deliberate foul.
Unsportsmanlike foul ang tatawag against Nick Belasco, I think.
Yun na nga, Nick Belasco and Mark Pingris ang dalawa dong kanina. At yan na nga, pinaglalayo na sila ni Daniel Defonso. Things really getting very physical.
Narinig ko, sabi, madapa ka sana raw
Sabi ba?
Sabi, parang yung pagkakarinig ko.
Ito, the referees are again checking on that play before making a final judgment. Ayan, si Mark Pingris siya yung bumaksak.
And very important if that shot would be counted. At dahil dinedetermine natin dito kung nauna yung foul, kung kasabay o mas nahuli yung foul. So it's a very important foul because especially now that it's a 3-pointer for the open mic Macapagal.
O yan sila sa rebound battle to, binabaksa ni Pingris itong si Nick Belasco. Naku, ayun.
Pero kasabay yun, nasa area na yung bola. So I think the basket will be counted but an unsportsmanlike foul will be called against Nick Belasco. Ito
Oo nga At, ano sabi? Hindi ko naman nadinig yung...
lip-read natin. Ito, madapa ka sana. Ayun, madapa ka daw sana.
Okay.
Dahil siya nadapa
So counted nga yung TM3 na yun ni Mark Macapagal. Okay, flagrant penalty 1 against Nick Belasco. So So we'll take a short break. May timeout po na tinawag dito. Lamang pa rin ang 14 puntos. Itong Magnolia. 4 minutes and 14 remaining. Here in Game 1 of the quarterfinal series. At yan po ang idol niya sigurado, si Mark Kagiwa. At in anticipation of ilawan po ng Ginebra mamaya.
Napatingin yung mga fans, akala nila
Oo, ba't ang ginagawa nanonood?
sa bleachers.
Oo nga, no, nagmintis si unang free throw nito si Mark Pingris at mainit na po yung labanan dito. Natutuwa naman yung mga kaibigan natin nanonood. Kanina mga bahay. Sir Rexford Lee, kamusta ka dyan? Kaibigan natin yan. Inaanak ko si Zach, bata pa lang, fan na ng PBA
But of course, the referees have taken control of this ball game at kita nila sa kung mga kalabisan ay pinipituhan kaagad nila. They even talk to Mark Pingris, Nick Belasco to warn them. Very specific warning given to both players actually. Para basketball lang tayo.
Ayaw nilang maulit yung nangyari nung Pure Food Stock and Text, no?
Nangyari ba nun?
Meron nangyari doon.
Meron. Of course, I covered that game.
Ito rin si Macaskill against Taolava. Macaskill, being patient, turns around, and fifth. Good defense there by Asi Taolava.
This is the last push na hinahanap ng Coca-Cola. This is their only last chance.
Taolava ngayon. 15-foot jumper, no good. Rebound to Mike Pingris.
And wisely, Magnolia should milk the clock here. They are on top by 14 points. Ang pinakamataas silang naitala was at 17. Kanina, nabawasan na yan down to only 4. Pero bumalik ulit itong Magnolia.
Ito na ngayon, Macaskill libre. Somebody got lost in the defensive rotation for the Coca-Cola Tigers. 20 points for Macaskill.
Paulit-ulit na tayo. That time, it's Pingris on Macaskill. Kanina, El Defonso to Pingris. Yung tatlo lamang nagpapalitan na kanilang mga pasahan sa loob, and Coca-Cola has not checked that passing play of Magnolia tonight.
Ito pa isang look. Tignan naman natin. Libre for the 200 jam. Brought to you by Yakult. Yakult everyday okay. Sigurado ka dyan. So Macaskill, 20 points. Definitely outplaying both the imports of the Coca-Cola Tigers. But really, it was a team defense ng Magnolia dun sa mga import ng Coca-Cola that has really taken them out of the equation here in the ball game.
Ang total output, tinitingnan ko ng dalawang imports ng Coke, 11 points.
Oo, tama. Ganito yung mga tira nila. Yung buhay Coke shot ni Roger Buenafe. That was our buhay Coke shot brought to you by Coca-Cola. Lahat ng shots magaganda at walang katulad. Kaya ang buhay Coke, buksan mo.
Kahit nga si Buenafe, 12 points na Lampas pa dun sa combined na siguro kanyang dalawang import.
Ito ngayon si Mark Pingris against dito kay Brandon Dean. Ang tira niya matrasan talaga. Talaga beefy. Talaga ito si Brandon Dean no?
Showing his beef.
Kabagnot, sumugod sa loob. Big gives it to Taolava. At napulot na yun ni Jason Dixon. Maybe that's the easiest 2 points for Jason Dixon here in the ball game. He has 6 points.
Talaga, nakashoot na nga. Iiling-iling pa siya. Alam niya, he's been playing below par what is expected from him.
Ito, nakaagaw ang Coca-Cola. Here's Brandon Dean, gives it to Macapagal. Macapagal will shoot a three. Knocks it down. Rest for Brandon Macapagal. So patuloy pa rin po ang paglaban dito ng Coca-Cola Tigers. Not giving up the ghost in the ball game. That's a 3-point basket by Mark Macapagal of this transition offense.
We're looking for the last push of Coca-Cola and we might be seeing it. Sunod-sunod na ng mga puntos at 5 straight points actually for them. The first basket by Jason Dixon and now a 3-pointer from Mark Macapagal.
Ayun na nga, 2 minutes and 17 ang natitira in this ball game mga kaibigan. Itong Magnolia would really like to put the final nail in the coffin pero ayaw pumayag nitong Coca-Cola Tigers. Ito, Rado yung sino ba talaga dyan ang real thing? Ito na yung pangatlong small import ng Coke.
Of course, bago itong si Brandon Dean, nandiyan si Donald Copeland at si George Gervin. Meron pa siyang nauna actually dito sa mga taga Coca-Cola in the name
Cage, si Cage.
Si Cage.
Calvin Cage.
Pero maagang na
pang-apat na nga pala, no? Kaya pala. Pero sa tinatakbo ng baka magkaroon ng pang-5 sa susunod na game, ha?
Ayun naman yung option nila. Pwede naman sila magkaroon ng isa lang ang import actually.
At well, ito napatawag ng timeout itong si Mike Cortez dahil he was trapped at the corner. So with 2 minutes and 7 remaining, Magnolia is up by 11. We'll be back to give you the finish of this game 1 of the quarterfinal series between Magnolia and Coca-Cola. Back inside the jam-packed Cuneta Astrodome, we'll take a look at our top power, top players, league leaders. Steven Thomas po sa puntos, si Chris Alexander sa rebounds, JJ Helterbrand sa assists, Ryan Reyes sa steals, at Chris Alexander again sa block shots. That was our top power, top players. Brought to us by Top Power Energy Drink. Top Power Energy.
And those big numbers of Chris Alexander and JJ Helterbrand, yun ang bumuhay sa kanila sa kampanya ng Barangay Ginebra. Pakikita ka natin. They actually finished third overall after 2 rounds. Eh nagsimula sila, number 9.
Yun eh, no? Tsaka magandang matchup yan. Benson tsaka Alexander dahil yan o yung magkaibigan eh. At magkasama sa gimikan.
Uy, aba, alas 7 din ang umaga mo uwi.
So ito ngayon, si Lordy Tugade, they go back to the post dito kay Macaskill. Macaskill working against Belasco. Sakit sa inyo ng outpass, maintenance-free battery, start agad. Baksak si Cortez at si Nick Belasco.
But we are still expecting yung the last push of Coca-Cola. Napasimulan na nila yan. Nakaka-score na sila but yung kanilang defensive stops ang kailangan nilang pagbutihin dito dahil last 2 minutes ang tayo is still an 11-point lead for Magnolia who now has 5 players scoring in double digits. At humahabol pa si Mike Cortez now has 16 points.
Here's our no fear fearless move of the game. Check this move by Daniel Defonso. That was our fearless move of the game, brought to you by No Fear Underwear. Got the balls for it.
Okay, binabanggit natin yung mga high scores ng Magnolia. Of course, top scoring is their import Macaskill with 20. Musunod dyan, Lordy Tugade with 17, 16 points. Ito si Mike Cortez, may 13. Ito si Danny Ildefonso at si Dondon Hontiveros.
Alam mo, itong 103 points sa Magnolia, hindi maganda yan for the Coca-Cola Tigers, no? Because we really, Coach Pinky Fabrics is more of a defensive coach.
In fact, ang kupunan ng Coca-Cola on the average is allowing only 90 points per ball game sa kanilang mga kalaban. Tonight, 103, lampas ng 13 points ito.
Although on their part naman, yung 92 points sila, that's a positive sign for them considering na wala pa nga dyan production halos yung mga imports nila.
In fact, lampas na rin yan sa kota ng Magnolia because on the average, Magnolia is only allowing their opponents to score 89 points. So both exceeding pero mas malaki ang na-exceed dito ng kupunan ng Magnolia.
Yun na nga parang titignan rin ng coaching staff ng Magnolia. Ba't nagkaganon, no? 13 points lang combined output ng imports ng Coca-Cola. Pero you still allow them 92 points, no? So
because big numbers provided by the locals of Coca-Cola, lalo na itong si Nick Belasco and Asi Taulaba. Well, Buenafe has 12 points, but that's about his average.
Ito naman si Dean sumugod, does not get a basket. Ngayon, nagpapakita na siya ng aggressiveness. Kanina, puro pasa-pasa lang, puro sa weak side, nag-aabang ng mga kick-out pass.
Yung Dean, apelido niya yun, ano? Kala ko pangalan, tapos yung last name niya, One Ball.
Ito, Dean, number 1 for the Coca-Cola Tigers. Baka maging 1 game rin ngayon. Pagka ganito, pero I'm sure, no? Dito natin, ha? Malay mo, talagang, kumbaga, opening game jitters, pero dapat di na, punta na to all around the world. Harlem Globetrotters to.
Oo, naglaro pa sa huling laro niya sa Venezuela.
Oo.
Ready na nga ako sa moniker ko dyan, ng mean machine eh. Ngayon parang doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't mean anything, you know? Pero ano maganda yung school niya in college, Arkansas? Dapat magaling talaga ito si Dean. Natin, give him a benefit of the doubt.
Always a contender itong Arkansas Division 1 yan. So, maganda at bata pa. 28 anos pa lang itong si Brandon Dean. Alright, not his night.
Oo, not his night, definitely. But you know, his night has to come soon and it should come on Wednesday.
Pag hindi pa na Wednesday, wala na. Dahil best of 3, kasi yan po nung binabanggit namin ni Richard. Very short series of the quarterfinals. With 1 minute and 24, this is an impending victory for the Magnolia Beverage Masters. Nagaya ng binabanggit mo, ang nananalo sa best of 3 70% pag
Yes.
nanalo ka na ng Game 1.
Yun na nga. At ang maganda nga dyan para sa Magnolia. 3-0 sila pag nananalo sila ng Game 1 sa kanilang best of 3 series. Ito ngayon si Tacolapa. Susugod kalaban si McCaskill. Strong on that layup. Ito si Cabagnot at si Tugade. Hindi pa rin tapos dito ha. Hindi nagustuhan ni Tugade yung pagkaka-foul dahil muso raw sa tinamaan.
Kaya pinipigilan ng mga referees and sabi ni Kabang, what did I do?
Talagang magaling ka mag-lip read.
Oo, tinan mo ha. Ito, may papareplayan ha.
Ito na yung rebound. Ito yung foul. Ayun, tinamaan nga sa muso.
You would want to stop the clock. At ito, wala naman sinasabi. Bukas lang yung kanyang mga mata. Ito, tinan mo. What did I do?
Hindi naman yata. Hindi.
Nahuli. Sabi ko nga ilalabas na yung kuha para makakalusot to
Hindi mo what I do.
para mas bastos nga yung sinabi. Kaya hindi na yung what did I do?
So ito, balik na naman
Kasi
sa
pag sinabi ko sa iyo kung ano yung totoo sinabi, baka hindi mo ako payagan.
Hindi na ako hindi papayag. Baka hindi ka na makaupo.
So ito, may konting katahimikan na dito sa ating Coliseum dahil ito, lumulobo na ang kalamangan ng Magnolia to 13 with only a minute and 13 remaining in our ball game.
Alright, so Jonas Villanueva coming in for Ontiveros. Si Aris Dumaunahan, pumasok na rin. Pahinga na si Asita Olava at si Alex Cabagnot.
And Lori Tugade now with 20 points. Suddenly top scoring with their import.
Here's Belasco, kicks it out to Buenafe. Shoots a 3. Knocks down the TM3.
A bit late though. They started hot from outside. Pero hindi na nagtuloy-tuloy yan. Ngayon na lamang sila.
Mike Cortez, tinigil yung dribble niya. Nasa backcourt siya. And napilitan tumawag ng timeout. So ito, Magnolia has 55.4 seconds to assure themselves of nailing this game 1 of their quarterfinal series. Alright, yan po ang ating import matchup and terribly outplayed nga ito si Jason Dixon, Rado.
Yung blocks nga lamang yung binabanggit natin kanina pa na bumubuhay sa kanya with 5 shot blocks. But otherwise, his 6 points and 7 rebounds, nothing compared. Kahit pagkakalahatiin mo dyan sa 20 points ni Amal McCaskill plus his 11 rebounds.
You would really wonder what happened to the game of Jason Dixon. The first round, very dominating no? Itong si Jason Dixon, kaya nga napakaganda na nagsimula ng Coca-Cola Tigers sa ating conference.
But I think it's his complementation with the other import. Maganda yung nagiging pag-gel nila. Ito, hindi sila nagkapasahan tonight.
Ito na ngayon, foul given up by Brandon Dean trying to go for that steal. Hinayang na hinayang. No? I'm sure frustrated rin ito si Brandon Dean with his performance.
Ito, hindi mo lang nag-smile buong gabi. Ito si Brandon Dean. Pagkat talaga namang hindi ka smile-smile ito mangyayari in a best of 3 quarterfinals sa matchup. Matatalo sila ng game 1. And Ken Bono, who actually played a good game to tally his 7-point, scoring his first 6 points in the second quarter. Dito, dadagdagan pa niya.
Ang maganda rin nangyari sa Magnolia, no need for them to really force the issue on Danny Seagal, who's wrestling an injury. Wow, acrobatic play! Naku, hindi lang natapos doon ni Jay Buenafe.
But even with the big numbers of McCaskill, supporting role pa rin na kanyang ginawa tonight. He actually let the locals do the hard dito sa mga taga Coca-Cola.
So itong Magnolia will nail game number 1 of this quarterfinal series, an all-important win. Ito, nakakuha pa nila offensive rebound so they can actually just dribble the time away. And Magnolia pouncing on the hapless Coca-Cola Tigers who have just gotten nothing from both their imports.
And that's the story of the game. Halos walang ipinakitang numero mga import. Well, samantalang ang deadly combination ng Magnolia, not only with their defense, their communication, they really played one hell of a very potent and dangerous team tonight.
Alright, that's the final score. 108 for Magnolia, 96 for the Coca-Cola Tigers. Magnolia taking game 1 of this best of 3 quarterfinal series, and they will try to close it out on Wednesday and proceed to the semifinals. Pakikilala po natin ngayon ang ating best player of the ball game.
Ang dami natin pagpipilian dito, Richard, pero kailangan natin piliin si Lordy Togade, not only with his 20 points but with his 15 rebounds. You see how active Lordy Togade played all game long. At kita mo, piling-pili rin ang kanyang mga tira. 6 out of 11. Ibang klase.